going on? And welcome back to another episode here of Sky Factory 4. In this episode, we are going to be able to get wings in one way or another. We're getting a jetpack. And the only way what we need for this jetpack is going to be pretty easy. So this ain't going to be a long episode, but it's not going to be too short. So the first thing we need is steel. The way to craft that is by smelting down molten steel, which comes from steel blend. Now I think either we have steel blend or we have the stuff to make the steel blend, so it's not going to take that long. So steel, let's look for the blend, right there it is. And we're going to craft 5 of those, just to make sure we have enough. Oops, one sound too many. And while that is smelting up, in between episodes, I did add another machine down here. And basically, this machine right here is a manufacturer. So instead of having to use like the horse thingy up there, where you have to like right click it and it will like start turning around and pulverizing everything, just put the stuff in here if it has energy and it'll start pulverizing it. And as we did last episode, the way to pulverize or the way to get energy is just by putting the GPS marker in back here. Now, you might be wondering what happens if you run out. Well, you can put more energy transfer nodes in, so it just really doesn't matter. And I will probably do that since we were making way more energy than what we need. But anyway, there's our 5 steel ingots. Oops. And so we need to make the electronic separator. The way to make that is by using we need an electronic core, which means we need enriched alloy, osmium dust, pulverized gold, and pulverized iron. So now let's go down one more. If we would craft this, we would only have the iron. So the way to make gold is by we need gold. We're going to take 2 out of those. And osmium. Now I think we probably need the ingots instead of the ambers for the manufacturer. Yeah, okay, so while that is going, we're going to look how to make the enriched alloy. What we need is just to put iron in the metallurgic infuser. So we need iron, about a stack of them, or half a stack of that. And then, it's because we have more basic controls, okay. And we'll put some redstone in. Put a stack of it in, just to make sure that we have plenty. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so then while that is going and this is going, we are basically going to look what we need to get to the jetpack. Oh, actually this should be done by now. Yep, okay. So, what we need for the jetpack is we're going to need this basic gas tank. That is very easy. We are actually going to make 2 of them just in case we need an extra one. Then we basically have everything we need for this jetpack. Now, yeah, there we go. So we have the jetpack. Now, if we were to put the jetpack on now, we can't move because doesn't have any hydrogen in it. That's why we need the electronic separator, because we're going to be able to get hydrogen out of that. Now we get our gold out and we get out our enriched alloy. Go in to craft this, and there we go, our electronic core. Now I think we're going to need one more, yeah, okay. And there it is, our electronic separator. So what we're going to do is we're going to need more power. So we're going to get out another GPS. Well, we're going to make another GPS marker. And we're going to need a infinite water source. Now, in between episodes, I did craft this up. But basically, it's just basic plating, water bucket, and tin. And the way to make basic plating is just graphite dust and lead ingot. And the way to get graphite dust is just by putting coal in here, getting out the crushed coal, and getting out the crushed coal and then putting the crushed coal back in here, and then you get it back. It's really easy. And what you're going to do is put the infinite water source off the back of that so that this starts filling up with water. Because when this starts filling up with water, water is made of H2O. So you get 1 part hydrogen, 2 parts oxygen. So once we give this power here for a second, once we get a bit of power, there we go. There's plenty of power now. It will start separating the hydrogen and the oxygen. Now if we put our jetpack in there, it will start storing up in there. So I guess we really don't need this other one, but we'll use it just in case. And I'll be right back when, actually no, we'll just put that on right now. What we'll do is put the gas tank in there. Alright, so what you're going to do is put the jetpack on, and as you see down the bottom left, we have hydrogen. Now you do take fall damage, so if we were to go up and we just shift and we just hit the space button before we hit the ground, we won't die. Oh, we died. Alright, so that is basically how that works, and basically that's all I really want to do in this episode. But I will show you guys one more thing before we go. We are going to get the PRC. Very easy. I think, hold on, let me see if it's so easy. Dynamic tank. Okay. Alright, never mind. That will be for next episode. So in between episodes, I will start. I want to see if this works actually real quick. I guess not. So never mind. We do not need that tank. Oh, not in the manufacturer. We need to put it in there. And that will start filling up with hydrogen. So we're going to put this tank in there and put it that way. And basically, that is all we got for today. Now, what we can do actually is I want to see if we can make any of those Silic upgradable inventory thingies. Crafting cake, maybe not cake. Inventory crafting table. So now, if you guys would look at this, we try to craft it. We have everything but the raw salmon, the pumpkin pie, and the cake, right? And the emerald. Emeralds, again, pretty easy. If we put all that stuff away, we do that, and there we go, 10 emeralds. And we will go up here for a second just to check out down here for the emeralds. I don't know why it's not crafting. There should be one for emeralds. Yeah, 252. Oh, it's because I didn't connect it. That's why. Okay, so we got plenty of emeralds here. But anyway, so the next thing we need for the crafting table is going to be the pumpkin pot. Oops, pumpkin pie. Very easy to make. And the cake. Now basically all we need for the cake is 3 buckets of milk. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go up and get the milk. And basically what I'm trying to do in this series is be able to get myself like all the achievements, but also be able to automate almost everything, because it'll just make it so much easier to get all this stuff, right? But there's our cake. So the last thing we need is the raw salmon. And if we grab ourselves a fishing rod, put those away, bucket, grab 2 buckets, and we grab ourselves pressure plates. I did this once before with you guys, so you might remember what I'm about to do. And basically, I will take this down then after we get it done. But we just make a 3 by 3 easy water source, and it makes an infinite water source, and then you can fish in it. So as long as we get a raw salmon here, hopefully, and we should be good, and then we should be able to craft the inventory crafting table upgrade or whatever it is. So I'll be right back when I get the salmon. Alright, everybody, we finally got a raw salmon, and it took a little bit, but you know, we got it pretty easily. So the last thing we gotta craft here is, as you see, I did clear my inventory out, and I just get a string, because we caught I had to craft a whole new rod. That's how long it took. We could not get a salmon, and I think it was just unlucky, but yeah, that's what it was. I don't know what it was, but first we're gonna eat this. And now we got the achievement, edible arrangements. Now basically what that allows us to do is enables us to craft in a 3x3. Now if we look at the other inventory upgrade, we need basically the same stuff besides for the ender chest. So we'll get that eventually sometimes, and I'll fish off camera for the other stuff for the salmon that we need. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and peace.